They handed me the envelope like it was a gift. My mother's smile didn't reach her eyes. My father cleared his throat, rehearsed authority trembling behind it. And my sister, she held her phone up, recording, waiting for the punchline she thought I would provide with my humiliation. I opened the envelope. Disownment papers. Signed, dated, prepared in advance. My birthday candles were still burning behind them. I remember the way the flame flickered when I laughed. Quiet, controlled. "Watch the news in 2 days," I said. That was all. No shouting, no tears, just a warning they mistook for a joke. They laughed. My sister zoomed in on my face, hoping to catch it cracking. It didn't. 2 days later, they would call me sobbing. But in that moment, I simply walked out, my shadow stretching longer than the childhood I was leaving behind. People assume betrayal begins with cruelty. Mine began with love. Stupid, hopeful, loyal love. I spent years being the family anchor, driving them to hospitals, paying bills they didn't thank me for, sacrificing birthdays, promotions, relationships, just to be the dependable one. My sister was the golden child, the future. I was the present, the one they lived off and still resented. But I believed loyalty meant something. I believed blood meant something. And for a long time, I believed they loved me the way I loved them. Birthdays were the only day I allowed myself to hope. One day a year when I waited for them to see me. They never did. It started small, a message left open on my sister's phone during a family gathering. "We'll hand him the papers that day. Record his face. He'll finally understand." They planned it. They enjoyed planning it. Then I heard my mother on the phone with a cousin. "We're cutting off dead weight this year." Dead weight? After everything? I didn't react, didn't scream, didn't confront. I simply started paying attention. Patterns surfaced, money rerouted, my name removed from family accounts I once funded, whispers about selling the house I'd helped them keep. They had been preparing to erase me long before my birthday. The papers were only the final flourish. The betrayal wasn't the disownment, it was the laughter. There's a moment when pain hardens into purpose. Mine arrived the night before my birthday, when I decided I would let them do it. I would let them hand me those papers, let them record me, let them think they'd stripped me of everything. Because they didn't know I had already started pulling strings. Quiet ones, legal ones, strings they never taught me to use. I didn't want revenge that was loud. I wanted consequences that were calm, factual, irreversible. They had underestimated the one person who always watched, always listened, always remembered. Step 1, the house. I was the guarantor on the mortgage. They didn't know the renewal required my signature. I declined it. The bank didn't give them a grace period. Step 2, the business. My father's small shop, the one I built the website and bookkeeping system for, he forgot the domain and the financial software were in my name. I suspended both. No access, no sales, no customer data. Step 3, the tax investigation. Not revenge, just truth. I submitted a formal report of unfiled income I had repeatedly warned them about. Receipts, dates, evidence, all factual, all traceable. Step 4, my sister's job. Her HR department received the video she recorded of my disownment with a note asking whether public humiliation of a family member aligned with their professional code of conduct. No accusations, just a question. I didn't need to destroy them. I only needed to remove the safety nets they took for granted. The world did the rest. 2 days later, my phone lit up with frantic calls. First my mother, hyperventilating, then my father, voice breaking for the first time in my life, then my sister, not crying for me, but for herself. "Please, it was just a joke, a birthday prank. You weren't supposed to take it seriously." I let them talk. Let them unravel. Let them feel the consequences settle around them like cold water. Then I said it. Too late. Silence. The kind that rewrites history. They wanted a reaction on camera. Instead, they filmed the moment I let go of them forever. People think revenge is fire, but no, fire burns fast. Real revenge is ice, slow, patient, precise. It waits until the betrayer realizes the damage wasn't sudden, it was earned. On my 38th birthday, they handed me papers that said I no longer belong to them. 2 days later, the world handed them the same truth. And for the first time in my life, I felt free.